Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki, and I'm back with another episode. Y'all know I got my trusty co-executive producer in the house.
What's up, guys?
Y'all, it is Easter. Happy Resurrection Day to everybody.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Y'all know I ain't go to church today. I am not even gonna cap. Okay, you gonna be ready with the keyboard today, co-executive producer, because I already see you getting comfortable leaning in to look at me. Okay, I saw you already. You like, shit, he about to be funny. You see, okay, y'all. So wait, so I did not go to church today, of course, but I am about to have a fish fry.
Yeah,
and all my family's coming over. And we had a big fight in the grocery store yesterday about what type of fish to buy for this fish fry. So, y'all know me. Naturally, I wanted to get catfish because when you think about fish fry, y'all just see my mama over there too. So I said catfish. She went. Because, you know, we grew up Seventh-day Adventist, so that's why they look like that whenever you say the word catfish.
Yeah.
But for me, when I think about fish fry, I want catfish. When my mom think about fish fries, she want porgies. And porgies it's this little small fish that has a million bones in it.
It does.
I don't want to eat that. And then, so my sister was at the grocery store yesterday. Me and my nephew went up there. My sister told my son, she want cod. I looked at the price of the cod. I was like, I know you lying. Because I'm not paying all that money for no cod. Okay. Now, I don't know how McDonald's and Burger King keep their cod sandwiches so cheap, but the cod at the grocery store is super expensive.
Right.
So I was thinking about getting tilapia or something like that then, or some whiting or something. And then, well, I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
So I got tilapia. I hope y'all don't mind. Guess what? It's a fish fry. It don't matter. It does. No, it don't. My mama told me it matters. Y'all, Aki Nation, if it matters to y'all jump down in the comments and let me know what fish is appropriate for a fish fry. So then we having that. We having some French fries. And I know this is going to be carb heavy. So my cousin's making red rice. Black folk style, not Mexican red rice, but black folks red rice from South Carolina. You got to know what that is. And so, y'all, it's going to be a good old time. Now, I told my family to be here from 1 to 4. Now, you know it's already almost 1 o'clock. And I was like, you know what? I know they're not going to be here on time, so let's just go ahead and do the show. And hopefully, people will start being here all the time. Now, y'all, let me tell y'all something. People are always sending me pictures and videos of people who they claim look like me, either with mannerisms or physicality or even actually look like me.
Yeah.
Y'all, my little cousin Aaron, he going to send me this video on TikTok, and he going to say, when I saw I actually read what he said first before I watched the video. I was like, he's like, not gonna lie, cuz this looked like you. I thought this was you. I said, if he thought it was me, then it must really look like me.
Yeah.
Child, I pressed play on the video, and baby, when I tell y'all, Lord, y'all want to see something crazy. Y'all watch this. Lord, now look at this, y'all.
Too cranky, what the hell? And the S5 and the S80, what the hell? How you going drugs and I would still make it? What the hell? Send us straight to hell, nigga, come play.
Lord, now listen, they calling him New York City Unk and Spider-Man and all kinds of stuff like that in the comments. It's so funny, y'all. And my cousin's name is his name was 8I3ALL on TikTok. 8I3ALL. So that's supposed to be 8 ball. You know how y'all young people can't just never let nothing be what it is. You always got to make it special some type of a way.
Yeah, you got to zhuzh it up.
Zhuzh it up. Thank you, Aaron, for that. That was so funny. Lord have mercy. Oh goodness, y'all. Okay. Oh, what is going on? Oh, so y'all, I keep trying to tell y'all. Now, remember I told y'all the other day about my friend that lives in Austin that's scared about being deported?
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, well, the judge has said, you know, he can't do that no more. So you don't have to be scared anymore going out there and protest. Now everybody's out protesting again.
Yeah.
Because the judge, people have to remember, Donald Trump is a criminal, okay? So they cannot charge him with nothing until he actually commits a crime.
Yeah.
They can't preemptively say, oh, you can't do so and so. You have to break the law first in order for the police to come and slap you on the hand. So that's what happened. He sent them planes of people to El Salvador, and the judge said, no more.
Right.
And he can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Period. Everybody has to go through due process from now on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just what it is.
Yeah.
So
What?
it says right here, it says the Supreme Court blocks for now new deportation under 18th century wartime law. I thought we already did this story. This comes from the Associated Press. It says the Supreme Court on Saturday blocked for now any deportations of Venezuelans held in northern Texas under the 18th century wartime law. In a brief order, the court directed Trump administration not to remove Venezuelans held in the Blue Bonnet Detention Center until further notice from the court. Have you noticed the Blue Bonnets are out now? You haven't noticed the flowers, the blue bonnets, the little ones that's only like this tall?
I haven't noticed any. I guess I'm not paying attention enough.
Do you know what they are?
Yeah.
It's blue bonnet time. You don't see them? Okay.
I haven't seen any yet.
They all everywhere, like carpet. Like carpet. You don't see them. Y'all, it says Justice Clarence Thomas, and Samuel Alito dissented. The High Court acted in an emergency appeal from the American the American Civil Liberties Union, contending that immigration authorities appear to be moving to restart removals under the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. The Supreme Court had said early in April that deportations could proceed only if those about to be removed had a chance to argue their case in court and were given a reasonable time to contest their pending removals. See?
Yeah.
Y'all can't just be deported, so a judge gets to say yes or no to everyone's deportation. You don't have to worry about Trump just randomly deporting you, okay?
Yeah. You good. You all safe. Don't even worry.
5. Oh, goodness. Child, this is 2 pages. Mm-hmm. It says, one judge said the case raised the legitimate concerns. Early Sunday, the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals also refused to issue an order protecting the detainees from being deported. What? Appeals Court also refused to issue an order protecting the detainees from being deported. U.S. Circuit Court Appeals also refused to issue an order protecting the detainees from being deported. So a circuit judge is going to let them be deported. Oh, wait. Okay, so you can be deported, but you have to go through due process. Okay? Mm-hmm. I'm reading this. I'm like, am I stupid or something? All right, y'all. So thank you, y'all court stuff. Okay, bye. Mm-hmm. Are you going to push buttons today?
Yeah.
I'm giving you so many chances to push stuff, and like, you're not pushing none. Okay, so because okay. All right, back to this stuff, y'all. Y'all, guess what? I keep on telling y'all that this is so sad with all these shootings and everything that's going on. There's been multiple school shootings lately.
Yeah,
and the NRA is not going to do anything about it. Because you know why? You know what the NRA is, right? The National Rifle Association. They're the ones who have all of these guns out here in these streets. And what they do is they line the pockets of politicians so that they can keep selling guns.
Yeah.
Okay? So how do you feel about the gun situation in America?
It's really terrible because these school shootings, they shouldn't be happening at all. Like, that's not even a thing. This shouldn't even be a school shooting drill. Like, it's just, there should be some type of control.
So why do you think all of this is happening? Like, what's going on in students' minds? Like, why are they doing this?
Well,
and play video games. I think it's because they all sit at home and play those shooting games all day.
That could be it, but also
it's part of the problem for sure.
Yeah, but also you have to look at the parents. Like, why you know what I mean? And most of the time, it's not even the kid's gun; it's their parents' gun or something ridiculous. So people should actually keep their weapons in a safe place so that they can't even get taken in the first
Our
place.
co-executive producer went the route of the NRA. He's
What?
like, tell the parents to secure the guns. Don't get rid of the guns. Lock the guns up.
I'm saying if we not gonna get rid of them because the NRA is not trying to get rid of them, then at least tell people to actually keep their guns safe. Like,
So do you think the parents should be getting charged with this stuff? Because lately they've been charging the parents.
I think both
Both what?
the parents and the
Well, yeah, the child gets charged
Yeah.
too because they actually did the crime, but they charging the parents for not having the gun locked up, like what you said.
Yeah, they should charge the parents too.
You think so?
Yeah.
So what if the kid is just going and finding out a way to get to the gun? Because, kids are resourceful. You know,
Yeah.
they have all of these things that are supposed to be kid-proof and kid-safe and all of that kids get into all the time. I remember one time when I was little, my mom, the doctor gave me Dimetap as a medication for cold medication, and it tastes just like grape juice. And it had one of them child-proof top things on it. I must have been like 6 or 7 years old. I wasn't that old. I was really little because we were still in New York at that time.
Yeah.
My mama put the Dimetap way at the top because somehow she knew that I really liked it.
Yeah.
Because she was giving it to me, I guess, and I would just be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She put it in, I'd be like, like, dang, that's good. So she put it way at the top of the cabinet. And my mama had went to work that next day. I got a chair. Climbed on that cabinet, got on top of the cabinet, stood up, opened up the cabinet, couldn't reach it, got down, got a wooden spoon, went back up there, knocked the bottle down, it hit the counter. I get down, and this is when I learned how to open a childproof cap. I'm trying to turn it. It's just turning.
It's just making that sound and turning.
It's just turning, spinning. But guess what? I looked at it. It said press down and twist. So I was like,
Okay.
it took me a good 10 minutes to get that top off. And when I got that top off, I was like, yeah. I was sipping on scissor before it was even popular. I don't think I was the first person to sip on scissor. Child, let me tell you, that stuff, it was delicious. It was called Dimetap. If any of y'all know about Dimetap, let me know if y'all remember it and how good it was, because it was really delicious. It really was. That's why they try to make medicines not taste that good.
Yeah.
They do it on purpose now because they don't want people just abusing the medication.
Yeah.
So, if you make it nasty. And then when I moved to Georgia, they had this cold medication called Creamotion that all the kids in the South hated. It's cold medication too. And when I moved to Atlanta, they'd be like, Creamotion. And one time my mama fucked around and bought some Creamotion up in the house. I'm like, why you buy this? All the kids say this shit is disgusting. My mama tried to give it to me. First of all, it stank. And then when it got in your mouth, it made you want to spit it out instantly. That's how disgusting it was.
Really?
So I went from Dimetap to disgustingness. Child. Y'all, we got to do something about these school shootings. This is really out of control and terrible.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't know what y'all want to do about it, but we have to do something because these kids they deserve better than this.
Yeah.
And when it was random people coming inside the school shooting, that's one thing. But now you have the students coming in school shooting. So how are you going to stop them?
Right.
When they're actually supposed to be there? Before when all these school shootings was happening, it was somebody from outside of the school coming breaking into school somehow. Remember we went and visited that place in Uvalde where all those kids was killed at? Remember we went to visit? It was a lot. It was so emotional down there. You could feel it in the air. You could feel all those kids' spirit in the air. You could feel it. Terrible.
Yeah,
We
that
visited. Sure did. Y'all, I'm not gonna say bye FSU, but we'll see y'all later. Y'all get y'all fellow kids together.
Yeah.
What would you tell your fellow students if you heard one of your friends talking about, hey, you know what? I love Donald Trump and my mom has guns in the house and blah, blah. What would you do? Because these kids been telling other kids they was going to do this before they even did it. by talking crazy and doing wild stuff like that. What would you do if one of your friends told you that they wanted to blow up the school?
I would try to convince them not to do that.
You would see that's not the right answer. You're not supposed to take that into your own hands. You're not equipped to do that. You think you're going to convince your friend on your own not to do that? No. You go and tell the school counselor.
Well, I'll probably do both, to be honest.
Okay, that sounds better. Yeah, you tell your mama. Right. These days, grandma is 35 years old. She ain't helping you do nothing. Okay. Y'all, let's move on. Puff Daddy is up down here. Just let him snake a little bit while I do his auto slam. Oh, Diddy, hey, ho, hey, ho, ho, hey, oh, snake to the back, snake to the front. Now, Mary J. Blige with it. Come on, Diddy. Come on. Hey, Diddy. Come on now. It says Sean Diddy Combs uses $1 packets of fish as prison currency. You know what that is, right? You know those Star Kiss?
Yeah.
It's not in the can, but it's in the pack.
Yeah.
And some of them say lemon pepper and all these different flavors and stuff.
I know
like
what you're talking about.
That's what he's trading. I thought you was pushing something.
Oh, yeah. Well, you didn't read the rest.
Oh, now you want to anticipate? Y'all know this story comes from Media Takeout, and y'all know what I think about Media Takeout.
But I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Bye, Diddy. Auto slam again. Lord. Oh, Lord. Bye, Diddy. Get off my screen. Y'all, Justin Bieber's down here in the news. Let me see what he done did now. Because, you know, he's all intertwined up in this Diddy mess with Usher and all of these kids.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Poor thing. Look how he looking now. Lord. Oh, that's Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What done happened to him? Lord. He's aging like a white boy.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Nicki. Lord. Oh, Lord.
You know what's your problem? Your problem is that you really want to be a white girl. Your problem is that you really don't even want to be black. You going to check me, then check me.
I don't think Justin Bieber has that problem.
Oh, you said, oh, damn.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Let's see. Let me look at Justin Bieber one more time. Lord. Oh, my God. How old is he? Is he 30 yet?
I think so.
He is?
Yeah.
Lord. And then and then the picture they have him on right here, he's surrounded by black folks. Lord. Why you pick this picture? Why you pick this picture, Justin? Lord.
It was from TMZ.
Y'all, it said, that's not telling me why you picked the picture. It says Justin Bieber enjoys himself at Friday nights in the desert, apparently performed. All right, this comes from TMZ. It says Justin Bieber looks happy. He does? Not according to me. Not according to this picture I'm looking at.
Right.
Shannon.
Come on, cat.
You sucking today at your job, like big time. Like, what is going on here? Like, all of this Justin joking I've been doing around, like, yeah. Oh, Lord. It says Justin Bieber looks happy out in the desert, enjoying himself at a star-studded event where he apparently performed a song or two Friday night. The singer-songwriter hung out. You know who he's reminding me of now?
Who?
He's reminding me of Elvis Presley.
What?
Yes. Hanging around black folks, taking their ideas, turning them into big hits and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You know, that's what Elvis Presley did the same thing. It says the singer-songwriter hung out at Friday nights in the desert, a private event in Thermal, California, not from where Coachella is taking place, and he bounced around the event with a grin. Bieber was seen hanging out with his pals at the event with lots of laughter at the party thrown by Teo Group Hospitality. Revolve, who had an exclusive festival in Thermal earlier this month at Palm Tree Club. Organizers say that they had Justin perform at the party playing his song "What Do You Mean," even though we haven't seen any photos or videos from him rocking the crowd yet. JB, who went to the event with his wifey Hailey Bieber, was one of many celebs in attendance because Megan Thee Stallion, Ty Dolla $ign, Don Toliver, Shabuzi, Chase B, and many more was at this thing. Let me not do him like that. That's Victor. I was gonna put him on the show like I did Shannon that time.
Yeah.
Lord. So you know what? You just told me last night that Jason Mendez, that's his name?
Shawn Mendes.
Shawn Mendes is your favorite male singer right now.
Yeah.
So how about Justin Bieber? Is he in your group at all? Guys that you listen to?
Yeah. I like Justin Bieber. He makes some good music.
He does make good music.
Yeah.
The path of his life has just been so sad.
Yeah, it has.
You know, he tried to turn to the Lord and all kinds of stuff. Like, the boy done been through some stuff.
Yeah.
I want to know where his mama and daddy at.
Yeah, me too. And plus, since he's all intertwining with this Diddy stuff, I'm surprised his name wasn't in any case papers.
Well,
Right.
the trial starts next month.
Yeah.
We're going to see then.
Yeah.
Okay. It says Justin's been all over the desert this month, throwing a private party in Coachella last weekend and attending the festival too, where he was spotted in the same VIP area with Stormy Webster, whoever that is. Justin, I hope you get yourself together, okay? Mm-hmm. Please do. All right? I'll see you later. Bye! Again. Huh? My mama talking about who he lived with. This is a grown-ass rich man, okay? Who he lived with, whoever he want to have living with him. He has a wife.
Oh, he has a wife?
Yeah. Does Justin have kids?
Yeah, I think they got a kid.
They do?
Yeah.
Justin has a kid? I did not know that.
I think.
Oh, y'all, this is a sad story for me. Lord. Oh. Y'all remember Kingda Ka? I talked about it before. Well, I guess I don't need to play that. I have 2 videos. So, remember I told y'all the world's tallest roller coaster. What? Oh, you have them.
What?
You got them together. Whoop. It's not that bad.
Are you wanting me to loop one?
Well, they should both be looped. They not looped?
No.
Now they is. That one is now. And so is this one now. So y'all, remember I told y'all about the world's tallest roller coaster being closed, Kingda Ka.
Yeah.
Kingda Ka is now demolished. Mm-hmm. And when it hit the ground, y'all look at it, it's so funny. It broke into all of its pieces at once.
Yeah.
This was the world's tallest roller coasters, and it had a drop tower in the middle. Y'all look at that. Lord, that's crazy. I wanted to ride this ride before it closed, but now it's done now. You'll never ride it again. Now, Six Flags Magic Mountain, where this roller coaster was in New Jersey, they're going to build something new, obviously.
Yeah.
And whatever they build, now you know Cedar Fair and Six Flags have combined together now.
Yeah.
And so now it's called, they kept the name Six Flags. Mm-hmm. But now they have all the Cedar Fair, you know, they're going to be doing more theming with the rides and stuff like that. Because, you know, Six Flags was like bare bones. It was just rides. You know what I'm saying? But our Six Flags has stuff. What you going to press?
Oh, but come on, cat.
Listen, hold up. Now, you know when you do that, when I have a video playing, the video turns
yeah.
off. Okay, but it's okay. But you know what? I never got a chance to ride Kingda Ka, and I'm really sad about that. But now that Cedar Fair is taking over, I want them to get something gigantic.
Yeah.
Like, what did they get? They had the world's tallest roller coaster, 400 and something feet tall. What are they going to replace it with? What you think? They're going to get something even bigger?
I hope not.
What you mean you hope not?
You won't be riding it.
Yeah, you ain't going to be riding it no way. But what about everybody else in the public? You think we deserve? Mommy, come on now. You was? Now, Mommy, you do ride the rides. I'll give that to you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you might not know what's happening but from one second to the another, but you be on it. So her the ride just be starting over and over and over the whole time. Wait, what? Huh? What? Lord. But I know. There's actually something going on right now. I'm gonna read y'all just a little bit of what it says, y'all, because I already know. Oh, well, anyway, I don't have to read this. So y'all look in the middle. Mm-hmm. Wait, oh Lord. See in the middle, Zumanjaro drop was also in the middle. See how the roller coaster's passing by it, and it also has a drop tower in the middle. Could you imagine, Lord? Now, one thing, y'all, I can't ride these drop towers. I can't. And that's where I draw the line. Like, the last drop tower I rode was Acrophobia at Six Flags Over Georgia in Atlanta. And that one, it's not even the tallest drop tower by no means. But I will tell you this, because everybody's on it at once, it's just, when it drops, it drops with so much force. That it's just like, oh my effing G. You know what I mean? And the drop only lasts like 2 seconds, but it's the most intense 2 seconds you'll ever. One time I rode it, I try to be brave sometimes and just ride it. You know? It takes me all this courage to get on it. And you know me, a roller coaster aficionado, a drop tower has me twisted. And so it's less than half the height of this one, Acrophobia. Less than half the height. Way less than half. I think it's only 170 feet tall.
Okay.
And then the tower takes up some of that, so the drop is only probably like 100 feet. This drop is 400 feet.
Dang.
A huge difference. No, we did not go. But anyway, y'all, I hope Magic Mountain builds something spectacular over there for us. And guess what? I'm not going to miss the ride this time. I'm going to go down there. I'm not going to let nobody tell me what to do and not to do with my life because I only live once. Okay! Bye, Kingda Ka. 2 times. And you know Kingda Ka don't get no slam because it died. So you know when things die, they don't get no slam. Bye. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, y'all. This story actually came from Bronx Kid Tim. He be sending us a lot of stories, you know. And he actually sent me a video that goes along with this about Aunt Jemima, the pancake lady. You know, they went and snatched her off the box. Because black folks was, quote unquote, complaining about it. But see, this is the icon that should have never been taken off the box. She should have been left on there because she was modern and pretty. And she should have just stayed on the box.
Exactly.
Said the untold story of Aunt Jemima Child. This comes from ABC. This is part of our Black History. We do Black Histories every day on Good and Crazy News. That not just in February. Okay. It says you probably have heard her name. Nancy Green has likely been in your kitchen before. Green created Aunt Jemima recipe, and with it, the birth of an American pancake. Long before she pioneered that famous mix, Green was born into slavery in Montgomery County in Kentucky. So she actually was a black lady. See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all argue shit in our history right off the box.
Exactly. Like, come on.
Come on, cat.
It says she moved to a deeply divided Chicago, becoming a strong voice at the Olivet Baptist Church, the city's oldest black congregation. Williams had been shining a light on Green's story for more than a decade, giving the Underground Railroad tours of the neighborhood. In the past few years, she finally identified the exact location in Chicago's Oakwoods Cemetery where Green was buried. To get Green a headstone, okay, blah, blah, blah. After a long search, Williams' family finally found Marcus Hayes, and just like Aunt Jemima was born, it had made a debut at the World's Fair in 1893. As legend tells it, Green sold 50,000 boxes of the now famous pancake mix. In June, PepsiCo, Quaker Oats parent company, announced that Aunt Jemima brand would be phased out by the end of September. In a statement, NBC News and PepsiCo said, "This is a sensitive matter that must be handled thoughtfully and with care. We respect the women who have contributed to our brand story and will approach our rebranding with their heritage in mind." And no, they didn't, because they snatched it right off the box and replaced it with words. It's a milling company or whatever. Black folks, y'all have to decide what y'all want to fight for, because this was not something for us to fight against. We should have kept her.
Exactly.
Now the Quaker Oats man is chilling on his box.
Right.
And why y'all got rid of Aunt Jemima? Now, I have my own ghetto definition of Aunt Jemima. I used to think that before I actually got the story of Aunt Jemima, I used to think it was slang, like, ain't your mama, right? And that white people made up this name for Aunt Jemima because, you know, black women in slavery times used to suck, white kids used to suckle on black mothers.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, she'd be like, I ain't your mama. So I think that's where they got Aunt Jemima from. It was really a slang term that they was trying to flip and turn it into something else. Child, that was just in my head. But Aunt Jemima was modern and pretty. They should have just left her on the box. Bye, y'all. And guess what, y'all? We'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
And we're back. Y'all, and there should be a video to this. How you got this up here with no video? You should have told me. How you have a record-breaking gymnastics thing and no video so we could see her do her thing? Y'all, guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for men's gossip. I don't like that one. Let me redo that. Guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for men's gossip. That one didn't pop either. One more time, y'all. Guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for men's gossip.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, goodness, y'all. Oklahoma gymnastics girl, I guess. Yeah. Did they win the national championships? Mm-hmm. Oklahoma claimed 7th in the NCAA championship. This comes from the Associated Press. Audrey Davis posted a 9.925 on uneven bars in the final rotation on Saturday, and Jordan Bowers followed with a 9.8875 to help Oklahoma Sooners win their 7th NCAA Women's Gymnastics Championship. Now, you know what? Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of legacies in collegiate gymnastics. Back in the day, it was Georgia and Alabama used to run it. Then it was Utah. And then it was Florida, the Gators. Yeah. Everybody was running to the Gators. Now Oklahoma wins. Okay, y'all have that. That's cute for y'all. Let me see how many black girls is up down here. Let me see. Because, Mommy, I know you want to know, right? How many black girls? My mama, my mama, she always want to know how many black folks is in something. Okay, Mommy, let's see. There's one.
There's a little bit more girls on that photo.
Huh?
There's a little bit more on the team.
Oh.
Like 3 more.
It's 3 more. Okay, good. Because, you can't win gymnastics these days without black girls on your team. Period.
Yep.
Because they bring the heat. It was at one point with the skill level between elite gymnastics and collegiate gymnastics was wide apart. Like usually the college girls was doing way easier gymnastics than you see from the national championship girls. Yeah. Now these girls is doing the same shit Simone Biles and all them is doing.
Yeah.
For real.
I know.
They not playing. They out there.
Yeah.
So, good luck to y'all. All right. Bye, y'all. JoJo, if you knock down my studio, I'm telling you.
Where is she?
Over here. What is this? Humanoid robots run a Chinese half marathon alongside flesh and blood competitors. Child. Where'd you put okay, good. Y'all look at this stuff here. They got the robots out here running now. Now, the robots are not as great as y'all think because, look, they got remote controls in their hand.
Yeah.
So it's not like the robot is completely autonomous. This is being held up by somebody with a rope in the back. To me, this is not even worth being on the news. Mm-hmm. It's not. Because when you tell me that these robots is running a marathon, I need to see them with the people.
Right.
With the other people that's running. Yeah. They got them their own lane and everything. The robots are not that advanced, y'all. It says, this company Associated Press says, in one small step for robot kind.
Oh,
See, I can't be starting to use that type of language. Okay?
exactly.
Robot kind. Thousands of them, really. Humanoid robots ran alongside actual humans in a half marathon in Chinese capital on Saturday. That's not true. That is cap. Because you just got through saying that they ran alongside. Okay, this is like Medea saying she went by the church. They say, Medea, you said you went to church. I said I went by the church. I didn't say I went by the church. I said I went by the church.
I drove right next to it.
Right. That's what they say with this story. If you didn't see the video and you just heard, what they saying, you would think that this video is not looped either. They supposed to. Okay, I'm gonna loop it real quick. Don't worry. Like you would think that they was actually in the crowd of people running.
Yeah.
According to the way how they worded this. This is, like I said, it's like Medea saying, I didn't say I went to church. I said I went by the church. these robots is not in the marathon. They next to the marathon.
Yeah.
Okay? Because when I think y'all legit is when y'all can run with the people and don't fall.
Yeah.
Okay? It says, the bipedal robots of various makes and sizes navigated the 21.1 kilometer or 13-mile course supported by teams of human navigators, operators, and engineers. In one event caused organizers to say was first, I don't want to read this. You know why? Because they capping, and I don't like that. Like, if you tell me robots is running a marathon, child, I need to see them with the people.
Right.
I mean, y'all could have did this in the gym. Or y'all could have just did this walking down the street or something. Like, this is not them being in the marathon. The people who's with the remote control, they're the ones that's in the marathon, not these robots. Okay? Bye, robots, again. Y'all don't get nothing from me today. Child, they playing with me. I'm not really interested in none of these stories today. I didn't mean to say that right before this story. My bad, y'all. These stories should have been back to back. That's why I thought they was going to be back to back. Y'all, a student who shot 4 at Dallas High School was targeting specific students. Police chief says. This comes from the Associated Press, y'all. There was another school shooting, child. I don't want to read this. It's too much. And you know what? It seems like these things come in waves. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it'll be a bunch of school shootings, and then you'll go like a year or two, and then you won't hear none, and then somebody kicks it off again, and then they start up all over again. Yeah. You know why? You know why it happens? Why? It's because they call them copycat killers. They see one person do it, and then somebody's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna do it too," and that's how it gets ramped up. It's same thing with Black Lives Matter. When one cop does something to a black person, then all the other cops start thinking that they can start acting crazy too. That's why you see those waves of those crimes like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so that's why it happens. Now, here we go. How many school shootings going to be this time? All right. How many? Because somebody's going to try something else. I wish the school year was over next week. Because you know what's going to be sad? What? Somebody's going to get M the day before their graduation, and we're going to see that on the news. Right, Mommy? Yeah. That's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to wait to graduation and shoot up the club. Yeah. Notice they never say nothing about these video games. They never mention the video games as part of the problem. But let me tell y'all something. I know a lot of people, and I'm not talking about you and your family or whatever. There's a lot of kids sit at home and play these shooting games all day. Yeah. And these shooting games are so realistic today that they have a false sense of reality. They're desensitized by the reality of ending somebody's life. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They wanna try it in real life. Yeah. You know, just like when I used to play SimCity and Roller Coaster Tycoon, those games. Guess what? It made me want to go ride roller coasters. Yeah. It made me want to go downtown and see the city and see what's going on. Don't tell me that these shooting up games don't make you want to grab a gun and go outside and start killing people. Yeah. Because the video games are so realistic. I haven't seen them in so long, but I can tell you, They are very realistic.
Yeah, they are.
Y'all, Michael Blackson is up down here to the news. He's a self-deprecating African comedian. I can't stand Michael Blackson, but he's kind of funny. But I don't like Michael Blackson for the same reasons why I don't like Sherry Shepherd.
Okay.
Sherry, your favorite person. My mom was like, Sherry, what the hell you got to say about my girlfriend? I watch her every day. Don't play with Sherry. Sherry is self-deprecating. I don't like self-deprecating comedians, and so is Cheryl Underwood is the same way too. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what? Because guess what? If you self-deprecate about your weight, that's one thing. If you self-deprecate about your looks, that's another thing.
All right.
But once you start self-deprecating where it affects the whole community, I don't like that. Like, you know, Sherry Shepherd or Cheryl Underwood would do some shit like take off their wig and say, I look like buckwheat without my wig on. Knowing that a lot of black women wear wigs, then a lot of people know that a lot of black women wear wigs. So so that makes everybody believe that this is what black women look like underneath their wig. See, that's what I don't like. And Michael Blackson does the same thing too. Yeah, because he makes fun of the fact that he's African. Yeah, and it's called self-deprecating comedy. I don't like that. Yeah, because you're making your whole people look bad.
I know what you mean. Like last week, I saw a clip on a podcast, and he was talking about what people said and making jokes about it. He was like, "Oh, someone said I look like what Stevie Wonder sees every day," and making jokes about himself.
Now I'm fine with that. That type of self-deprecating joke right there doesn't affect anybody but him. Yeah. See, because he's talking about his own blackness. Yeah. But see, when your joke offends the whole community, that's when I have a problem. Yeah. It says right here, Michael Blackson wants Cat Williams to take a break from comedy. Auto Slam! Michael Blackson, you do anything for attention? Because why do you want Cat Williams to take a break so you can get a chance up down there? Right. You ain't funny, Michael Blackson. And Cat Williams has made it to another level as far as comedy. Like, he's on the level of Dave Chappelle level at this point. Yeah. He can get very serious in his comedy and still be taken seriously as a comedian. Yeah. So, Michael Blackson, you know you need to stop. Oh, Lord, y'all. Maia Campbell is back up out here again, y'all. Y'all remember her? Oh, Lord. Okay, this girl had a lot of struggles in her life, Maia Campbell. Mm-hmm. She was on a lot of TV shows and movies and stuff. She was on that show In the House in South Central. She was on movies like, she was in Poetic Justice with Tupac and Janet Jackson. Mm-hmm. And she was in another movie called Trippin'. Now, she comes from a very accomplished family. Her father is an architect, and her mother is a 4-time New York Times best-selling author. And so she grew up, you know, to be an actress. Yeah. I don't know what happened to her. But I was going to play the video, but me and co-executive producer decided we wasn't going to do that. So she's trying to show her better side of herself. Yeah. So we said we're not going to do that. But she had some rough times when she was on the street for a minute doing crazy stuff that I can't judge her for because I used to do it too. So not like what she was doing. I wasn't doing that. Let me not say that. Right. Because if you see the video, you'll be like, Aki, you was doing that? No, I was not doing that. But I can relate to her. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah. And she went through some hard times, and she's trying to scratch her way back. Yeah. And I'm proud of her. So. Mm-hmm. So, you know what? She had an announcement she wanted to make, and here it is.
Hey, I'm doing great. I just wanted you to know that everybody keeps asking me, what do I want to do with my career? And honestly, I could say that I really want to get in touch with Tyler Perry and have him produce my mother's book, 70 2-hour.
There you have it.
It was a monumental book for me. It was
Oh,
a New York
I
Times
know this video is
bestseller.
not looped.
And
You'll hear
July
it when
is
you watch
mental
the show
health.
back. When you watch it on TV, you'll hear it. So, congratulations to her.
Yeah, congratulations.
And you don't get no slam today, and you look great. You sound 95% okay, I would say. I mean,
Only 95?
that's really close.
Yeah. She ain't get like a 98, 99?
No. You can hear the chinks. You can hear 'em.
Oh, man, come on, cat.
All right, bye, Maia Campbell. You don't get no slam today. Y'all, this is a wild, crazy ass story right here, y'all. That's not it. This is it? Yes. So, y'all listen to this. This come from my friend Tanya, this story. She sent me this, and I was like, wow, this is crazy as hell. She actually have a video. So, this guy, apparently, he died on the subway.
Yeah.
And then the one who says suspect over here, he decided that, now the guy, I think he just died of natural causes on the train. He just died.
Yeah.
And this other guy saw his dead body over there and decided to go have sex with it. On the subway in New York, y'all. New Yorkers be tripping.
Yeah.
It says the victim, this come from the New York Post, y'all. The victim, 37, whose corpse was sexually abused on the New York City subway, was hard-working father and family member, heartbroken wife says. The strap hanger, whose body was sexually violated after he died on the R train last week, was a hard-working dad whose presence is dearly missed by loved ones. His strange wife said Tuesday, stressing that I wasn't just a random person. Jorge Gonzalez was remembered as a committed family man who had so many dreams before the 37-year-old mysteriously died, and his corpse was sexually abused by another man on a Manhattan subway train last week. He says he wasn't just a random person. He was a father. He was a family man. He was carried by his family in Mexico. Police said the twisted fiend, who remains on the loose, had sex with Gonzalez's body around 11:45 p.m. Dang. April 8th, before exiting at the Whitehall Street station in Lower Manhattan shortly after midnight. Security footage captured the sickening moment of the suspect engaging in sexual acts with the victim. Super sad.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for this man's family and everything.
Yeah.
Y'all go get y'all blood and everything checked out there. Make sure y'all are okay. Make sure your heart's pumping and strong and everything. Because you shouldn't just die on the train like that.
Yeah.
And this man was very young. He was only 37 years old. God rest his soul, child.
Mm-hmm.
You know you don't get no slam today. Oh, Lord. What's going on with this?
Too much.
Lord. Oh, God. Oh, this is it?
Yeah.
Lord. You better be ready with some buttons on this story, okay? Because I can tell you better be ready.
Okay.
It says right here, OnlyFans model who filmed herself urinating on grocery store food busted her hotel room pee spree, including on a Bible, the New York Post says. So she was using her OnlyFans page to fulfill fetishes of her peeing everywhere.
Yeah.
And people watching her pee on stuff.
Yeah.
She was peeing on food in the grocery store. It says a New Hampshire OnlyFans model who allegedly filmed herself urinating on grocery store food has been busted over a pee spree in a hotel room, including on a Bible, cop said. Kelly Tedford, 24, was hit with fresh charges this week for allegedly urinating all over the room at a Marriott hotel in Kingda Ka in January, court documents show. Tedford, who goes by the name Kinky Kelly, yup, she doing that, on OnlyFans is accused of recording herself peeing on an air conditioning unit. Y'all know those little ACs, those long ACs that be in the hotel room?
Yeah.
She filmed herself peeing inside of that. Lord. A comforter, curtains, and a Bible inside the room, the documents charge. She also allegedly defecated on the floor before hiding her feces in the tank of the toilet.
In the tank? If I was the janitor, I
I'm
would
gonna
have.
walk away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me and I'm ready to pop the fuck off. Because you gonna say and call me arrogant and like you don't like me. Bitch, you don't know me. 'Cause I'm
Lord,
motherfucking
the Lord have mercy. He says the gross saga allegedly unfolded just weeks before Tedford was arrested for spraying a slew of products at Monadnock Food Co-op, which is also located in Keene, with her urine. Her alleged display cost the grocery store roughly $1,500 for the ruined products and the cleaning expenses. Then the Keene Police Department said at the time, the local store was also forced to issue a recall for organic quinoa, cornmeal, polenta, coconut shreds, and raw walnuts after Tedford allegedly released herself on the product. So people that at home about to make grits, and they pull out the box, and they like, let's go ahead and make it anyway. It ain't inside the box. Child, what is going on with people these days?
Right, like the people that are watching it are nasty too. To be honest.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, and I told you this before. When it comes to people, what they love and stuff like that, and fall in love with and want to see people do, there's people do it for everything.
Oh, yeah.
There's somebody at home. I already used this example before. They like, I love that pen. Come here, baby. Yeah. And take it down and put it in their woo-ha.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just keep that a secret. But if you ever go in their room, if you in their room one time and you like, hey, I need to use a pen, and you go to grab the pen and they go, no! You know what time it is. Don't play with her. Oh my goodness, this girl is disgusting. Oh my God. At the time, it appears likely that similar historic incidents occurred in Keene and surrounding communities where Tedford contaminated items over surfaces with urine, police said. So she was just going around the town where she lived, recording herself peeing on every damn thing.
Yeah.
She probably started off real innocent, like peeing on trees or, behind a car, shit that regular women do sometimes.
Yeah.
And then there was somebody on OnlyFans was like, yeah, I'll give you $200 if you go in there and you pee on the side of the store. And then she went and peed on the side of the store. And then it was like, go inside, I'll give you $400. And she was like, $400? Shit, okay. What you want me to pee on? Pee on the lettuce. And she went in there and peed on the lettuce. And it was like, I give you $1,000 if you pee on those boxes over there. She went over there and peed on a box of grits and all that. Could you imagine? Oh my God. Have y'all seen that video of the lady who takes a whole dump in the middle of the grocery store?
No.
Yes. It's an actual video. She literally, by the frozen food section, she looks around, she pulls out her pants and takes a whole dump. She shoots it out of her ass like a rabbit. And pulls her pants up and just walks off.
Disgusting.
Child, just go to the bathroom. Grocery stores have a bathroom in there.
Exactly.
Okay? You ain't got to do that. Bye! Again! You're disgusting, girl. Get out of here, Lord. Oh, goodness, y'all. And guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Boom the Kim K Slammm. Y'all. Oh, goodness. I told y'all the Supreme Court is not going to let Trump keep doing whatever he want to do. I keep trying to tell y'all that. So go out there and protest. On Tuesday's show, we're going to cover protesting because there's a lot going on all over the country, and we need to be covering that. Okay?
Okay.
FSU shooting, we need to do something about these guns. We say this every time all this stuff happens, but these school shootings is about to ramp up. So y'all protect yourselves down there to the schoolhouse, okay? Puffy, we know you using fish to fight. Everybody does it, okay? You ain't unique at doing that. Justin Bieber, child, I don't know what to say about you. Kingda Ka, I'm gonna miss you. Oh, goodness. Aunt Jemima, black folks, y'all done argued yourself out of history because this was a black woman who was a real actual black woman, not a
Yeah.
slave that was on the Aunt Jemima box, y'all. Y'all tripping. NCAA Oklahoma women, congratulations on your gymnastics championship win. Humanoid robots, until y'all can actually run in the crowd without assistance, I'm not interested. Bye. Student who shot 4 people in Dallas High School. Listen, oh goodness. Michael Blackson wants Cat Williams to have a seat. No, how about you have one? Bye. Maia Campbell, I'm rooting for you, girl. Mm-hmm. I really am. Keep it together. I feel super sorry for this man whose body was molested on the train after he passed away. I'm sorry that happened to you. And OnlyFans model, girl. Disgusting. And that's the end of the show, y'all. How can y'all get in contact with Judah?
On Instagram at Judah's Photography, JUDAHS Photography.
And guess what, y'all? Y'all know what I'll be doing till next time, y'all. I'll be sitting here waiting at the door.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah.
I'll be waiting at the door.
Mm-hmm.
The door. The door. Let me go ahead and Mommy, come in here and help me get the kitchen ready before we can cook this fish. Please.
Is it cooking fish tonight?
Today.